and welcome to Stampy's Funland. Today we are going to be playing the game which is inside of the Fish Me a Dish restaurant. And yeah, this is the big cat face which you may have recognized from my my Funland if you've seen me walking around but haven't seen me playing the game. And the idea is that, yeah, this is a fish restaurant and we are going to be the I guess the chefs, I guess, and kind of the waiters. So as we go inside here, it looks like oh hello, William Beaver is going to be joining me, by the way, if you you hadn't noticed. So yeah, you walk in and you think like, this is the kind of thing you'd expect to see in my town, but not inside of my Funland. It kind of looks like any one of my other restaurants, but when we go back here, you can kind of see that it is a little bit more set up like a mini game, even though it is meant to look like a kitchen. So very, very simple game to play. Basically, we stand here opposite each other. These little panels are going to open up and down. When they do, we'll be able to get to the water. We need to catch as many fish as we can. We basically fling them into this stream down here, and then we can pick them up with this trapdoor. At the end, we go outside of here, and then we arrange them on the item frame. At one point, I did add an extra rule where there was a furnace, and like if you cooked the fish, you got bonus points, and then... yeah, I got rid of that. That wasn't a good idea. So we're down to the more simple version of Fish Me a Dish. But the less simple part of the game is the redstone. And this was built... God, I don't know when this was. I mean, you can look up when the video was. There'll be a link to it in the description. This was built a very long time ago. No, I think I just set up the redstone. Let's go and stop this going because it's going to go on for ages. So yeah, when I built this was me in my very early days of redstone, and I was very, very happy that I was able to make this work. So basically, the way that the timers work is you press a button and it will fire a bunch of dirt from inside of here, which will drop down the cobweb and land on a pressure plate, and then this will basically lift up the pistons which are under this pink wall, and it will also set off another trail, which will then go and set off another bit of dirt, and it will kind of keep on going on, and then eventually something that will happen that will go and reset the game, so you don't need to come up here to reset it. Unless you want to play really quick, you can come up and pick up the dirt. So yeah, if you have a look around, you can probably work out roughly how it works. I'm not going to go through it all completely because I built it a long time ago, and to be honest, I don't completely know where every trail of redstone leads to and why it leads to that. But yeah, basically it was some of the most advanced, well, it definitely was the most advanced bit of redstone, to the point where I had my helpers at the time put down signs to kind of prove that it was me that built it, and I didn't get someone else in to do it because I thought that no one would believe me. So right then, that's enough talking about how the game works. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then we run in and begin the game. So 3, 2, 1, go. I press the button. That should go and set off the redstone. And then these panels, in one moment, once the first bit of dirt has dropped down, these should lift up, and that will make it available to us. So as you can see on William's side, he is right next to the first pool of water, which is actually kind of the hardest part, because he has to kind of fish leading like right down underneath him. For me, it's obviously on the other side of the room, but at the end, it is going to switch around, so it's going to be the other way. So I'm going to have a bit of water really close to me, and then he's going to have one far away. It looks like he had no problem. So the trick is for the fishing is as long as the little bob is bobbing, I think that means you should catch a fish. But I've just realized that they've changed fishing. Like, not recently. Fishing has been the same for quite a while. But when we built the game, the way that fishing worked was when the little bobber just ducked underneath the water, that would mean that there's a fish that you can try and go and pull up. But now you need to follow the trail of bubbles, don't you? And because it's such a tiny pool of water, it's actually going to be really difficult to be able to follow the trail of bubbles. Oh, did I get it? No! I caught a fish, but I didn't get it to here. Oh, that is devastating. That is absolutely devastating. So I don't know whether they've changed the way that you can fling back fish. I'm going to step really, really far back because that was horrible. I was like, yes, in the last second, there was a fish that appeared and I'll be able to get it. But sadly, I can't tell who that is. Oh, I think... I think that was William. I think William caught a fish and he did the exact same thing that I did. Right, let me try and get my bobber a little bit further back because I think it was hitting the wall next to where we were, but there is a very real possibility right now that it may be impossible for us to catch the fish, because if they've changed the way that the fish fling to you, then you might not be able to reach them, because it's not about how many fish that you get, it's about how many fish you're actually like able to pick up. Like, you can catch them, but if they're stuck in the water, then that is not very useful, because you need to literally be able to hold them in your hand. So then you're going to be able to Yeah, be able to put them in the item frame. Right, I'm going to switch to this one here because it's a little bit closer, and then this door's going to stay open for a bit. So at this point, I am pretty sure that neither of us have been able to catch a fish. So I think it's going to be any single fish that we catch wins. And William, I feel so bad. Your bobber isn't in the water. you need to refling it. It's stuck right on the very edge on the towel. And oh no, his paddle went down. Oh, William, I'm so sorry. It just wasn't in the water. So William's did open first. So I think my one is going to stay open for a little bit longer, but even though it's closed, actually maybe from this side I can still kind of see a little bit what's going on. So if I do get the trail of bubbles that go to it, I might be able to do it. And what I might also try doing is I might try jumping. If I try jumping as I fling it back, then maybe that's going to, I don't know, like lift the fish up into the air and make it a little bit easier for me to capture it. Hey, I don't know if that's going to work, but it might be able to work because there literally might be a case where this game just doesn't work anymore. And that's kind of one of the things that we've been discovering doing my Stampy's Funland series is not seeing the games that don't work, but sometimes seeing them that don't work, and sometimes they've just changed a lot. But this is my chance. Did I get it? Did anything happen? Oh, did I flick too early? Is there a fish in there? Did I get a fish? Is there a fish? I don't know if there's a fish or not. I don't think I got one. Let me just break in. Let me just go and check what happened. I think I might have flicked too early. Yeah, there's definitely not a fish in there, but there is going to be... there we go. Here's your fish here, William. Let me just go and throw it to you. There we go. There is your fish there, and my fish landed... I think it might have... Oh, no, there we go. There is my fish down here as well. So, no, was there a fish in the bottom down there? No, there's no fish down here. So we both got one fish each. I mean, we cheated because we didn't actually get the fish. The rules used to be that you actually have to be holding the fish for it to count. But yeah, I had to cheat to smash my way in there. But hey, it's my game. I can do what I want. New rules. As long as you get the fish now, then you are able to get a point. So that's 1 point each, and we'll call it a draw. So I think that for this game to work, I think the jumping technique, there might actually be something to that. That might actually be something that works, where if you jump, you might be able to flick it up high enough to be able to get it into the water. Another option might be to like maybe make the water go more like further down, or kind of have a little platform. So if I'm like standing like slightly higher up here, then maybe that's going to lift the fish up, because I was able to get the fish, but it looked like it just banged straight into the side of the wall, and that's the thing that made it fall in. So let me just wait here for a bit. Let me try the jumping technique a little bit better and try and get the timing better, because let's see if that works. Because if that does work, then that means that this game isn't broken. You just need to try and do a little bit of a technique. But I do actually prefer it with the bubbles and the fact that you don't have much like time to see. It actually makes it a little bit better. Oh, I can see the bubbles coming. They're like going through the ground. I got to be really fast to react here, and nope. Even with a jump, it doesn't work. Okay, the game doesn't work anymore, but I do think there might be a method to change it in order to make the game work. But hopefully, for you that have been watching me for a long time, this has been a fun little nostalgia trip to go back and check out the Fish Me a Dish minigame. And for those of you that have never seen or heard of this game before, hopefully you enjoyed seeing one of my kind of not very great old mini games, and you can appreciate hopefully a bit more some of the stuff that we have been playing a little bit more recently. Either way, that was really good fun for me to go back and yeah, have a good old game of Fish Me a Dish. So anyway, though, that's going to be the end of this episode here. There'll be plenty more coming up very soon, so stay tuned for them. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!